Hello, I am Aaron Norris, and this is the Norris Group's Real Estate Headline Roundup. It is July 30th, going into August. Let's start with the headlines for the week. So first up, actually not new, the HR 600, the FHA Seller Finance Down Payment Reform Act of 2009. Actually, this bill was out in January of 2009, but somehow on Facebook and some of the blogs, it started to get a little bit more attention, even though it's not very far along in the process. It amends the National Housing Act, allowing, it basically waives the prohibition of mortgage insurance for mortgages involving seller-assisted down payments or third parties being reimbursed by the seller. There's credit scores requirements in place. This will remind you of the Nehemiah program. There's more information if you're looking at this on the blog. I've posted some extra links so you can check it out. So this is a new program that I had never heard about. It's the USDA Single Family Housing Guaranteed Loan Program. Basically, it will probably remind you of the Nehemiah program. It's seller-assisted down payment. Borrowers have to pay a little bit more in guaranteed fees, but those can also be financed. So this is for low to mid-income earners. Can't earn more than 115% of the county's median income. And again, if you're looking on the blog, I posted some information for all the California counties, so you might want to check that out and see if it applies for your area. The Commerce Department released some information this week about new home sales. New home sales nationwide increased 23.6% in June versus May. May we expected the dip because of the federal housing tax credit expiring. However, in the West, it's actually down 7%. So unfortunately, not so good for the Western states. Sales of new homes year over year actually is down 16.7%. For all you buy and hold investors out there, this story will make you happy. Renters are on the rise. According to Barclays, the national vacancy rate on multifamily properties fell to 7.8%. The Census Bureau released its second quarter home ownership, which is down to 66.9. So home ownership rates definitely take a dive. As you know, if you've been to our presentations, Bruce is actually expecting those to go down to the lower 60s. We'll keep an eye on that. But for now, the fact that renters are coming out of the market and renting up properties is a good thing. In a survey reported by the National League of Cities, it shows that local governments intend to cut 8.6% of workforces from now all the way through 2011. That's nearly 500,000 jobs. In California, you know of our budget deficit. The state is actually dipping into redevelopment funds for local governments, which is causing a lot of hassles and possibly a lot of lost revenue as far as workforce, as these cities will have to drop projects that they were planning on doing, which creates jobs, tax revenues, and spending within the economy. So definitely something to keep an eye on. That's a big number that we don't need right now. Strategic Disposition Group LLC launches OfferAssurance.com. You may have heard rumors about REO agents not being the one to present the offers anymore to asset management companies. It's programs like this that are taking its place. Buyers agents are actually going to be able to upload the offers themselves into this program, so the asset management company and their clients can see all the offers presented and make their choice, and also allows them to have direct access to all the buyers to do features like best and final offer, emails out to all the agents all at once. You might want to check out their website and keep an eye on this. I see it as a growing trend. We'll see if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Who knows? So you probably had a hard time missing this story. RealtyTrack released its report this week. Foreclosure activity increased 75% in 206 metro areas in the first half of 2010. It cites that many of the hardest hit cities have seen a decline in foreclosures, and most of those were really heavy in the subprime market. Unemployment will of course be dictating this more, and as banks start really moving through the inventory, if legislation allows, we'll see how this moves into 2010. That's it for the headlines this week. There's of course a ton more news articles on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. Upcoming events, August 7th, we'll be doing the Brunch and Learn in Tustin with UDirect and Keystone CPA. We'll be talking about trustee investing, Roth IRA conversions, and tax strategies. And this is a benefit. I believe it's only $24.99, reservation only, and all the proceeds go to the LA County and Orange County animal shelters. And of course, on August 15th, we have our Advanced Investing Skills and Strategies for Quadrant 2.5 workshop. That's going to be in Orange, California, the first time we're doing this event. You can check out thenorrisgroup.com for tickets there. We are selling pretty quickly, and it's a smaller space. Look for the Jumping Fish, and sign up before August 8th to get the best price. Up on the radio show this week is Tommy Williams. He is the 2008 president of the National Auctioneers Association and the co-founder of Williams & Williams. And of course, our the third year he's coming out to I Survived Real Estate 2010. Very glad to have him back. The interview on the radio show this week will cover introductions to him if you've never heard him before, and talk about some of the issues that auctions are facing these days in the current market. That's it for this week. If you'd like more information about upcoming events or hard money loans, check out thenorrisgroup.com. If you'd like more information on trust deed investing with the Norris Group, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.